The half-life goes from 6 hours to 2 minutes. That's how much of an impact UV rays has on the virus.
Okay. That's Bill, not Phil. Bill Bryan, Undersecretary for Science Technology at DHS. Got it? Our most striking observation to date is the powerful effect that solar light appears to have on killing the virus, both surfaces and in the air. We've seen a similar effect on both temperature and humidity as well, where increasing the temperature and humidity or both is generally less favorable to the virus, end of quote. He continued, the virus does not survive as well in droplets of saliva. And that's important because a lot of testing being done on what's necessarily being done, number one, with the COVID virus, and number two, in saliva, respiratory fluids. And thirdly, the virus dies the quickest in the presence of direct sunlight under these conditions, end of quote. He also said that the DHS is testing if certain types of disinfectant could kill the coronavirus. Quote, we've tested bleach. We've tested isopropyl alcohol on the surface, on the virus, specifically in saliva or in respiratory fluids. And I can tell you that bleach will kill the virus in 5 minutes. Isopropyl alcohol will kill the virus in 30 seconds, and that's with no manipulation, no rubbing, just bring it on and leaving it go. You rub it and it goes away even faster. We're also looking at other disinfectants, specifically looking at COVID-19 virus in saliva, end of quote. All right, so after that, Trump says this.
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin, probably some of you are thinking of if you're totally into that world, which I find to be very interesting. So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light.
Suppose we did this. I know some of you are probably thinking, if you're totally into that world, meaning if you're into the world of immunology.
Probably some of you are thinking of if you're...
Now, this is right after Phil Bryan made the comment I just now told you about, all right?
Totally into that world, which I find to be very interesting. So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it.
Hasn't been checked, you're going to test it.
And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside.
Supposing you brought the light inside the body.
The body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way.
Going to test that too.
And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting.
Get the right folks who could.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
Is there a way we can do something like that?
Injection inside or almost.
Is there a way we can do something like that? By an injection, or is there a way we can do something like that?
Cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. So we'll see. But the whole concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute, that's pretty powerful.
Now, does that translate to Trump said drink bleach? Well, that's exactly what Joe Biden tweeted. He said, I can't believe I'm saying this. Don't drink bleach. Oh. CNN, MSNBC, hee-haw. On and on and on. The president is suggesting that people drink bleach? Ever seen a can of bleach? Ever seen a can of Lysol? Ever seen a can of any disinfectant? What does it say? Don't drink it. External use only. Can you smell cat? I mean, honestly. The man is thinking outside the box. Is there a way we could kind of do this? You know, I saw something like this on Star Trek once. I don't know. And that translates in President Trump told people to drink bleach to treat coronavirus. This show started out with an excerpt from a movie where the character was saying, the jackal, the hyenas. And that's how this press corps is. They're sitting on their little perch, waiting to hear to say something they can make a lead out of. Aren't we concerned about the number of Americans, over 50,000, who've died from the coronavirus? Aren't we concerned about how rapidly it's spreading, what its mortality rate is, whether we should be engaging in this kind of social distancing, how long we should keep our economy shut down, and what do they focus on? The president said, drink bleach. It's sickening. Dr. Sanjay Gupta.
And he also said it needs to be studied. Actually, it doesn't. I mean, we know the answer to this one. I mean, there's a lot of things out there that we don't know the answers to, and we need to investigate. But the idea that we would do a trial of some sort and inject some people with disinfectant and some people not and see what happens, I mean, as you point out, I think everybody would know that that would be dangerous.
Actually, we don't need to study this. We already know. Chris Cuomo.
Take 2 shots of Windex, swallow this light bulb.
Is that what he said? Take 2 shots of Windex, swallow this light bulb?
Take 2 shots of Windex, swallow this light bulb.
I'm Larry Elder.
CAT.